Hey everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
It's a podcast where we attempt to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball that has ever existed, and then we sit down and have a fun time conversation about what we just saw. There's improvised bits and made up skits, and we just have a good old time talking about those sweet, sweet anime boys.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get to all that, we have to do a little bit of what we like to call Kame housekeeping. And the first bit of Kame housekeeping is the 1 minute roundup. Well, Darla, what's wrong? You're just sitting out here on this porch all by your lonesome.
Well, Philip he's been out all day. And I haven't heard hide nor seen a hair of his head for many an hour. He usually comes back around midday so I could give him his favorite bologna sandwich. And it's just been sitting out here in the heat getting eaten to death by flies.
Oh, I'm sorry, Darla. That was a beautiful sandwich. This morning you said it was the best sandwich you ever made, and we agreed.
It was perfect. It was just like how Mama used to make Daddy's sandwiches. Oh, just cut so right.
I almost finished with this cross stitch of the sandwich, and now it's getting ate up by those dang horseflies.
Mabel, thank you so much for all of your kindness and support. While my Philip is out there doing Lord knows what.
Hey, I'm ready for my sandwich now.
Philip, you're back.
He lives.
Where were you? Where were you, you big stupid man?
I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Oh, Philip.
Ain't I a stinker?
Oh, Ed scene.
So the beginning of the 1 minute roundup is we do a little Western improv scene to warm up our giggle voices.
Giggle voices.
And then we quickly put them in a box and then quickly put that box in the bottom of the ocean.
Got that guy out of here.
Goes. Yeah, good. So that's the warm-up, but now it's time for the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us summarizes everything that has happened in Dragon Ball thus far, but we do it in less than a minute, and we do this so you don't have to go back and watch all the episodes we've already covered. You don't have to go back and listen to all the episodes we've already made. You can start from the very top if you want, or mix it around.
It's up to you.
Make it a Choose Your Own Adventure podcast.
Ooh, yes.
See how that works out.
If you'd like Vince to jump up and down, fast forward 20 seconds. I'm jumping up and down.
And out a window.
Ah.
You died. Start over. That's what I remember, is dying constantly. From any Choose Your Own Adventure.
That's it. Every first choice, your character always died?
Yeah. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I can go up these stairs. Well, those stairs were very slippery and full of nails. Better luck next time.
Enough stalling
what are we doing?
from me. That was my clever ploy to get you to forget that I have to do this. So I have 1 minute. Okay, here.
Some of the show.
Here
Please.
We go. 7 magic Dragon Balls. If you collect them all, you get one wish. Bulma meets Goku and enlists him in helping her to find the Dragon Ball so she can wish for a boyfriend. Along the way, they run into Emperor Pilaf. He's a bad guy. They fight him. They beat him. They stop him. Then Goku fights in the first Tenkaichi tournament where he comes in second to his master in disguise. After that, Goku's like, I want to get stronger. So Roshi goes, go out into the world. Get stronger out there. Goku goes out and he trains for a bunch. He meets a green fox. He also runs into this guy named Tien and Chaozu and an Ina Shikacho, and then he's like, oh, wait, it's time for that second round of the tournament. So Goku goes back to the tournament. He meets all of his friends. Yamcha breaks his leg. Nam gets knocked out real hard. Goku beats a man with 8 arms. And then Roshi fights Tien Shinhan. And they fight, and they fight, and they fight, and they fight. And then Roshi's like, I'm just trying to convert you to the light side. And then he leaves. After that, Goku fights his boy Krillin in a best friend battle. Goku ends up winning, but it was a really good fight. You should watch it. And now Goku's about to fight Tien in the final.
Yeah. Fuck that beginning stuff.
Yeah, I really breezed past all that early stuff. I didn't even mention the blank ribbon blank blank.
Yes. The and how did
Not to mention the
yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to find out what all that stuff we said was, and if you're over 18, just go back through our old episodes. And the final piece of Kame housekeeping is where we let you know that Vince and I watched 2 different versions of the episode. I watched the English subtitled version, and Vince watches the English dubbed version. Vince, will you do us the honors of going first and revealing your title?
Of course I will. Of course I will. Episode 97 of Dragon Ball. Final match. Goku versus Tien.
Mine's similar.
Ooh, let me hear it.
The final match! Who will the world's strongest fighter be?
Okay. A little bit of mystery. It leaves something to the imagination that perhaps a third competitor will win the match.
Chaozu's gonna run in with the steel chair.
Right at the end to take Tien out. Goku's already gotten 10 counted, and Tien's just like, I'm having fun.
Krillin goes in with the people's elbow.
Oh my gosh. And then, of course, Roshi throws Turtle into the ring, who knocks them both out, and then Turtle is crowned Tenkaichi tournament champion and winner of the belt and all the money in the case.
I can't wear a belt.
Well,
I don't have pants.
I guess that is to be discussed later in the episode, Turtle.
Okay, bye.
Get out of here.
I'll crawl away.
No. Oh yeah, you'll crawl when I know you can do something else.
What?
Oh, I didn't say nothing.
Okay, still crawling.
Stand up. Coward.
So yeah. There's a fight. This is the end of the tournament. It's the last match, and we're gonna see what's going down in Papaya Island Town. Let's get into it.
Oh yeah. It's important to note, or at least in my notes, I wrote down, we basically get the entire fight from the last episode to start. I was like, we could have just skipped that whole episode if we wanted to.
Yeah, I think they had
some time to fill.
I didn't get any voiceover during that whole bit. They just straight up played it out. I don't know how they did it with you.
Really? Well, there was voiceover, but it was the kind that's like inconsequential to anything new. It's just the
after a fierce battle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Krillin makes a last-ditch effort to grab Goku's tail, but it's in vain since Goku had trained his tail to be super tough.
Literally word for word.
Goku, wanting to finish the fight, uses his disappearing technique.
Word for word. But I did get a kick out of seeing that animation again. Still good.
Yeah, still very good. All right, so after that, a boy who's been missing for a while. We see Yamcha. He's suited up. He's listening to the radio. And then he just jumps out of a window of the hospital?
Oh, yes. But I have a problem with the actual visualization of Yamcha in this scene. I don't know if you noticed, but Yamcha, like, they kind of pan up from the bottom of the bed for some reason, which is a very complicated shot to do. Because perspective is off in a way that makes it look like Yamcha has the smallest head.
I did notice his very small head.
I had to write that down. And then I wrote down some dumb joke about Yamcha listening to the radio, and it's 104.2, The Kicker. Hear all your martial arts whims and woes coming at you from the Tenkaichi tournament. It's me, Stax McGillicuddy.
Blast from the past. We got Bruce Lee versus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar coming up on the dial next. Then a 20-minute straight solid block of martial arts rock.
That's right, Tony. That's right. And if you're listening out there, if you want to call in for a chance to win your own personalized 104.2 The Kicker gi, that's right. It's a lime green gi with splashes of color. And you could call in 40 minutes. Be caller number 9, and you're doing fine. 104.2, The Kicker. And just Yamcha's listening to the radio. He's got a tiny head. Made me feel weird. There's going to be screen grabs. Look for the screen grabs.
Yeah. And it's that thing where, a nurse comes in like, good morning, Mr. Yamcha. And she's like, it's empty. What? So
Yep.
here's what I want to know. And correct me if I'm unfamiliar with hospital protocol. For a broken leg, unless it's just, he didn't have any pins or anything,
I'm assuming not.
Yeah. They casted it. He should be free to go, right?
I was thinking after 72 hours, yes, he should be able to just walk out the door, thank all the people that were so nice to give him a place to stay. They brought him a radio when they didn't have to. I bet you suffered through his horrible waking nightmares of being beaten by Tien.
His night
Terrors, his night sweats, and his night peas.
They all, don't even get me started on the night poops.
Oh, see? I didn't want to talk about it.
We won't.
But yeah, Yamcha should have been able to be like, hey, I think I'm good to go.
The weirdest things are, one, your leg is broken. Guess how? Jump out the window?
Yeah. He's not on the first
did you
floor.
land
We
on?
know that.
Yeah, to me, the only feasible thing to do is to do a little wall slide down to lower your fall. Or, unless the dinosaur guy had like a blanket like, come on down, man, we got you.
Yamcha, we noticed that you've been bummed out lately, so we rigged an escape for you to go see your boys fight in the tournament.
We got a car waiting for you. Come on.
I know we didn't always get along, and I made fun of you and your. Is she your girlfriend? I don't know because she hasn't been back here since the first 5 minutes you were in here. Is that mean? Am I being mean again?
Look, I know we had the incident in the cafeteria, the incident in the bathroom, the scuffle in the hallway, all these like very rich and textured scenes of interaction that I'm sure someone has seen, but I'm ready to make amends. Just jump down. Come on, let's go. We want to go to this tournament too.
Well, come on, let's go.
I'm skipping my dialysis for this. Let's get a move on.
And see.
Yeah, you don't know what went on in that hospital.
Could have been nonsense.
It could have been great. Could have been a great spinoff.
Uh-huh.
That's the kind of filler I don't mind.
Papaya Island Scrubs. Yup. Count me in. I'll watch 8 seasons of that bad boy. I won't watch 9.
Each episode just ends with a Bright Eye song playing in the background as Yamcha walks around sad, thinking with voiceover.
Mm-hmm. Looking up and to the left ever so slightly. It's just nightmares about Tien beating him.
Oh, God. Yeah, most of the show is nightmares.
Yeah. It's not the fun musings of a bored doctor.
Yeah.
As Zach Braff once portrayed.
So the only other reason I can think of him jumping out the window is if he ain't got no money, dude.
Oh,
He's
Yamcha would
skipping
not
on that
have,
bill.
Yamcha would not have insurance, so he's not getting covered. Oh, he's got to pay that bill outright. And it's mostly they pay a lot just for you to stay in a bed.
Oh, I'm sure they're charging some sort of premium because of the tournament.
Oh, absolutely.
You would think the Tenkaichi tournament would be responsible to not let anyone compete who was not insured medically.
Yeah, but as we've seen and as we've heard, because right after Yamcha jumps, we get a cut to the crowd, and as we're hearing stories about how excited everybody is about the upcoming fight, there is an elderly couple with just the cutest old man. Like that's what I would draw Wilford Brimley as in anime. That would be how he looks. But those two old people are talking about how like, oh, it's not like it has been in the past. It's understaffed and there's poor crowd management. And I was like, yeah, because Dog President's trying to make that skrilla. He's trying to make that money. Skimping out on some of the other things.
That's completely different from me. Like completely different.
Yes, this is exactly what I wanted to get to. This is going to be a big point in this podcast.
The elderly woman says, I hope Son Goku wins because he's just so cute. And the old man says, well, you better hope Tien wins because I put $10,000 on that motherfucker.
Oh, what?
They took out gambling.
I love it. I love how raw that is. How about
A certain gentleman with a certain facial feature.
Yes. Let's talk about those. Well, there were those 3 gentlemen that were talking, and I'll tell you, the 3 guys in mine had their country bumpkin kind of accents.
I could see that a little bit.
Yeah, I think the straw hats and overalls would indicate that they are a little country, a little bit. But the guy in the middle, the guy with both eyes, he was explaining how he's been camping out for 5 months to get good seats for this final match. And on top of that, the one-eyed man who has a mustache, which is the coolest thing I've ever seen, he said, he's like, oh, wow, yeah, you think that's crazy? I quit my job for this fight.
What? Nothing like this. Nothing is desperate.
Tell me.
They're just debating on who's going to win. And the best gag that they completely missed out on is that the one-eyed guy, a cyclops, if you will,
yes,
says Tien will win because he's got the 3 eyes.
Oh,
he's eye jealous.
Oh, my God. Eye envy. That would have been perfect. Why did they change those lines?
I don't know why they made it so desperate. None of them lost their. They're all 3 employed. They're going back to work tomorrow.
In mine, they all got fired.
They're all fucking destitute
because they were like,
5 months.
I gotta see this fight for no apparent reason.
Why weren't you up front before?
Yeah, why are you in this line if you were waiting for 5 months to see this fight?
Boy.
And like it's weird because it seems like in your episode they chose to front load the comedy in that scene because then when we cut back. I'm telling you, Aaron, I'm going to read something verbatim.
All right. I'm ready.
So in this next scene, we cut to the hotel room everybody's staying in. Roshi's looking at stuff on TV. He's being his pervy Roshi self.
He's getting his workout in.
And I wanted to touch on this. Turtle is standing on 2 flippers pouring tea.
Yeah. It looks... This is my note where I said everyone in this episode just looks fucking weird. They're drawn real weird.
Very weird.
I can't do it. I can't handle
it was borderline upsetting to me. I paused it because I was like, oh, he's leaning on something, right? No, he is just straight up standing.
Maybe someone propped him up.
Aaron.
You want me to serve tea or not? Let's go. Lift me up.
You know what? I go along with a lot of things. I believe that Turtle has a little bit more pride than to have somebody lift him up.
He could have done a big push-up.
Oh, are you trying to say that
he launched Wink himself up?
You trying to say Turtle's using the dick to stand him up? Is that what you're saying? Because I believe Turtle's got big dick energy and he's using it right now to stand.
Thanks to scientifically accurate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Go ahead.
I know that with turtles, those dicks is big.
Yes, turtles have large
they got
members.
Those hangers.
Mm-hmm.
So
wait, I'm sorry. You said those hangers?
Yeah.
Those hangers?
I don't know.
Are they metal or plastic?
Well, they're felt.
Oh yeah. Oh, they got those little hooks in them that you can slide your tank tops on.
That you can break off easily, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those things that always break and are not worth it.
So,
but yeah.
I meant with his flippers, Vince, but I guess his dick could also propel him up to stand upright.
What, you never tried to do a dick up?
I've only heard about it in legend.
There's always that one high school senior that everybody believes can do it, but nobody's ever seen him do it. Everybody says he did it at a party once. It was fucking awesome. Yeah.
I saw like the tail end of a photo.
It was blurry. It was before smartphones. We couldn't take pictures.
He took a picture of it, but he can't get it developed because they'll put the sticker over it.
They put the sticker over it. That's why we couldn't get it developed back in '99. That's why we can't load it now on Instagram or Twitter.
That's a good joke for you old people.
for you old people.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? You olds.
Hey, olds. This one's for you. Young people, take a break. Yeah, the scene that I really wanted to get to, I'm glad we talked about Turtle for a while, because every turtle needs his day. And I really want to know what yours is like, because this is the next scene that comes up.
All right.
Goku is standing in his underwear because he's waiting for Bulma and Launch to get back from washing his uniform. And this is Launch's line. I hope it didn't shrink too much. Bulma said, I'm surprised it didn't melt. The dryer had 3 settings: hot, magma, and sun. Then Krillin turns and says, nice. But how did you keep the colors from fading? Bulma and Launch both hold their cheeks and blush. And then Bulma says, trade secret. And then they both laugh.
No, this is all wrong.
Explain it. Explain it.
What? That's such a... Okay. See, as weird as yours is, mine is more normal.
Okay.
And makes more sense with what is going on, but there's still a bit of weirdness in it.
Oh, I think I know exactly what happened in yours. But keep going.
They do laundry. They
Yes.
come back, and one of them says, we borrowed some hair dryers to make sure it was dry.
Okay.
So apparently in this world, there are no... In this resort island, there are no...
washers and dryers.
Yeah, and then Krillin responds, well, you're both pretty nice. And then Bulma blushes and goes, I try my best.
Oh my gosh. That is so weird.
Why would they? What is wrong with that?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with anything that's in the Japanese version.
Steve, you keep bringing us these goddamn dryer jokes. They're not going to go in the show.
But come on. Everybody likes a good dryer joke.
No one does.
Oh, come on. The other day you laughed. You laughed at what I had to say about you. All right, I'll tell you again. So
It's like the open mic all over again, but go on.
So I asked my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, why are you spending so much time
don't
doing
have a
laundry?
girlfriend.
Hey, shut up. I'm doing a joke. Okay.
Okay. Larry, let him tell it. Come on.
I'm like, hey,
Okay, sorry.
thank you, Larry. I'm like, hey, yeah. So Philistine, why do you keep doing all this laundry, and why does it sound like there's a lot of banging going on in the laundry room? And she's like, well, somebody's got to be happy around here. Get it?
See, all right, here are my notes. 1, Philistine I think it muddies up the flow of the joke.
Oh.
I mean, I think if you stick with the 1-syllable name,
So
it'll work a lot better.
So I'll stick with Steen.
Sure. Oh, all right. So, other thing is, it sounds like you just made it up here on the spot.
No, I haven't written it down. I've written down long form.
I mean, I see the paper. You're waving it, but it looks like kind of squiggly lines from where I'm looking at it.
This is so dumb. This is so great.
Wait, did you end scene me?
No, I didn't. And
scene.
scene. And scene. I think the laughter indicated that we could no longer keep that up.
I know I broke a lot of rules there, but
Hey,
look,
it's fine.
They're made to be broken.
Oh, hell yeah. Take that, UCB4.
Ain't no coach looking down my back tonight.
Oh.
This is raw comedy.
Raw.
We're breaking all the rules.
I just had to go back to my notes because I was very tired when I watched this episode. I watched it later at night than I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
And my note after I had to transcribe that whole scene, I was just like, what the actual fuck in my notes? Because I'm assuming like this is some kind of weird brand tie-in from whatever was happening in the 80s. Like I'm guessing. Any listener who wants to do the research on this, because Aaron and I do not, in case you didn't know, we don't do any research. So I was trying to figure out, is Trade Secret a brand of detergent or dryer sheets?
Oh, you think that was the pun that they're going for?
Yeah.
Dryers couldn't have been that new.
No.
No, they've been around a while.
No.
Was it just the hot topic joke of, hey, dryers shrink clothes and they're way too hot?
Yeah, so I'm guessing there's like some kind of fabric softener or additive that they had back then that was Trade Secret. It is a fun play on words and apt product placement in a children's cartoon.
Yes. Kids love laundry. I
And-
predict they'll eat it by the handful at some point.
Shut up, Jason Tide.
Never speak to me and my son Pod again. Well, let's go back down to the arena
Yes.
where we see, they set it up. They're like, where's Oolong? They're like, well, oh, fuck, no. Hold on. There's one last bit
Yes.
that I'm just mad about. So, they wonder where Oolong is. Krillin says Oolong went to go save our spot because Launch had transformed.
Right.
Then Launch gives a noise of confusion, a huh? And Bulma just laughs at her, which I think is very fucking rude and mean.
Yeah.
She doesn't know she has two personalities. Haha.
It's like laughing at a schizophrenic. You don't do that. Jesus, Bulma. Yeah, this whole episode is just setups for weird bits in mine.
It's real weird. I will say that I know we're getting a lot of fighting coming up.
Yes.
So I do appreciate, I think they're getting all their gags out. They're like, let's give a big chunk of, comedy. And especially how this episode ends, it plays off very well.
Right.
Because right now it just seems like a fucking goof fest.
Mm-hmm. Like I was half thinking that this episode was going to go by without the fight even having started.
I was a little worried about that too. But
I could have seen the last frame being Tien and Goku stepping up into the ring, and then the announcer saying "fight," and then it cuts to the end.
Will Tien and Goku fight?
Who will be victorious?
Whose cuisine will reign supreme?
But yeah, we're about to talk about Oolong.
Mm-hmm. Well, shut up.
Okay.
No, we fucked it. Oh, we fucked it up.
Sorry. Dang it.
Sorry. So in Oni, wink, wink. There's big ass Oni.
Mm-hmm.
He draws a little chalk half circle around himself. He's like, "Look, this is my spot. No one come in here." A little kid comes in trying to. He doesn't realize that spot is reserved, whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
Oolong scares him. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to eat you if you don't back up." But then he backs up.
Yeah.
And then an even bigger person comes in. That Oni gets scared and tries to walk away. But then guess what? It's just Oolong and Puar.
They were just trying to... And I didn't understand why this occurred. Like, because Krillin said, oh, Oolong went to the fight already. And if Oolong was trying to save spots for everybody, why did Puar come and blow his spot up?
I think she was just messing with him.
But then they're both in trouble for impersonating creatures that they are not.
Wait, is that a crime up Pie Island?
I don't know, but it seems like it could be if you're using it illegally to save seats at a standing room only event. That's all I'm saying.
If we can get personal for a second.
Yes.
Your thoughts on saving seats
Okay.
for other people.
Saving seats for other people. At a concert, if you are, like, if there's, I can understand, like, 2 or 3, maybe. But these people that save seats that are whole rows, no. Absolutely not.
So you think it's a numbers game, as in you are allowed so many numbers.
Yeah. Like, if you're saving 2, like, if you're at the movies and it's one of the movie theaters that, they don't have pre-selected seating, yeah. You can save 2, 3 seats maybe.
Okay.
Right? But, like, if you're sitting at the end of a row and you're like, oh, sorry, these seats are taken. The entire row? No. Get the fuck out of here. Split up your friends. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You're not going to like this, Vince.
Aaron?
I don't think you should be able to reserve any seats in a general admission situation.
Okay.
I think it's fucking bullshit. One, I hate doing it.
Yes.
Because those people had the foresight to get there earlier than the people who you're saving seats for.
Right.
They should be able to sit wherever the fuck they want. Because it's a first come, first serve situation.
Understood.
Whenever someone asks me to save a seat, I have a fucking panic attack.
Okay.
And I know I'm using hyperbole there, but that's the only way to describe it.
It's very anxiety-inducing as the person that got there early, or at least on time.
And I'm always earlier on time.
That's why
I'm always the one fucking doing it, and I hate it.
That's why Coach Carter loves you. But yeah, in most of the scenarios in which I have to save a seat, or if somebody is kind enough to save a seat for me, it has been because somebody had to run to the bathroom real quick or wanted to get a concession.
I don't know if it's some elementary school shit, but to me, if you come in, claim your seat, and then go, okay, cool, I'm gonna go pick up a thing. Or if you give me something that can physically represent you,
Right.
then I'm fine with it.
No, I agree. I need collateral to save that seat.
Someone, yeah. Oh, if I see, that's the thing. I think I'm okay with it. If you have a representative from your body, save that seat for you.
I'm the glove representing Mr. Vince White. I'll be holding the seat for him.
I'm Aaron's lint from his pocket. Please don't take the seat.
Humans, move along.
That's all he had.
We are doing a job.
I see you, well, that's not my voice. I see you eyeing the seat, man. You can't have it. I'm real sorry, though.
Move along, biped. Our humans will be back soon, and they need their seats.
I hope he comes. He said he was going out for a pack of cigarettes, but it's been a while.
Oh, pocket lint.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. As a glove, I'm privy to information that's been on a cell phone.
So I'm honored.
Oh, well, I don't mean. Please, I am just an accumulation of fabric, just like you. But
oh, that's nice of you to say.
I saw in a text message between Aaron and Vince right before they both left, Aaron wasn't feeling well.
Huh?
Hence why his jacket has not remained.
Well, when's he getting back?
Oh, pocket lint.
Huh?
It pains me to say this, but you're an orphan now.
I won't go back to my brothers and sisters in the pocket?
Unfortunately, no. You'll never see those Wranglers ever again.
They were Jicos, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, those are long gone then. Long gone.
Wait, what year is it?
It's 1999.
Oh, okay.
I saw it in a text message. On the Nokia phone.
And
see.
That's too sad to stick it with that. Let's leave.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
I was getting my dramatic acting on.
Now that the seat-saving debate has been settled forever and ever, Yamcha fucking hobbles up through the crowd somehow.
Yeah, real smooth, like not pushing or shoving, and nobody stepped on his ankle or his leg the entire time.
I mean, I would just, if someone like that was walking by, I would just let him pass. I'm not.
I guess so.
To be honest.
I guess so. Maybe people recognize him.
There's that loser. just let him go.
Hey, aren't you the loser? Didn't you get embarrassed in front of your girlfriend?
Dan! We don't know that's his girlfriend.
I'm sorry, it just looks a lot like it looked like they were together.
I mean, it looked like they had an on and off thing going on.
Well, you're just more perceptive overall.
That's true. Thank you.
What? I like to highlight your emotional intelligence. You're very, very good at it.
Well, I appreciate that. But quiet your voice.
Sorry. You know I'm from the hills. I yell a lot.
Yeah. One Tree Hill, yeah.
That's where I'm from. South side of Papaya Island, One Tree Hill.
Yeah. Where the nights are long and the
days are even longer.
Yep. Time works a little differently in One Tree Hill.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we can't keep doing this.
No.
Yamcha's the thing.
Yeah.
There. The end.
Yamcha's there. The end. Oh, wait. Does he have anything to say about his stay at the hospital?
Nope. But feel free.
So this was so eye-rolly. Like he says, like they're like, "Oh, how was you left the hospital? What gives?" And he's like, "I wasn't gonna miss this fight for anything," and the food was terrible. Just a
Man.
Not even delivered like that. It was even more like, and the food was terrible.
Man, English dub, you're really trying to sneak in those gags.
That's what I'm saying. Everything is a gag that leads into a gag right now.
Then a brick wall suddenly falls behind him and a mic pops up.
Oh yeah, okay. Which one of the Z of the Ball Squad would you say would do the best stand up?
My heart says Krillin,
Okay.
but my head says Yajirobe.
Ooh, Yajirobe's a good one.
It'd be a good Sam Kinison style.
Mm-hmm.
Or an insult comic.
Yeah. Well, if it was insult comics, I would give it to Blonde Haired Launch.
Ooh, yeah.
I
mean, props. She would have props.
Oh yeah, she'd have lots of props.
Well, they're all guns, but props nonetheless.
So yeah, I was thinking Krillin would do a really good 10-minute set. Launch would have a good set, and then Master Corrin. Can't forget about Master Corrin. He's got zingers for days.
Yeah,
he could talk all about being a cat.
He's one of those one-line comics.
Oh, absolutely.
Those one-liners.
Master Corrin's 7 words you can't say on Corrin Tower. Just
that's good.
Corrin, Carlin,
I got you.
Yeah, I just want to make sure they get me out there.
Okay.
They don't think I'm losing my mind.
No, I mean, they thought that long ago of both of us, but they're sticking with us.
They're still
God
here.
bless. Dog bless.
Dog bless.
We sneak into Tien's room, and he is meditating. Fun fact, his third eye does not close when he meditates.
No.
Whatever that means.
It's just at half-mast.
Yeah. It's very drowsy.
Garfield-esque.
I would accept fully closed or fully open because he's meditating.
Right. Oh, it should be fully open.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because, we see that he's dealing with his inner demons, which manifest in the form of Cheeky Roshi.
Come on, quit being a villain.
Don't be a dick.
Hey, maybe less murder, perhaps?
To me, it's just so, odd how Tien's inner struggle is manifesting in these weird ways where at first he was just, I gotta punch some barrels. He's like, now I gotta meditate it away.
Yeah, it's a big swing. Crane and Chiaotzu are very concerned. Well, Chiaotzu's mainly concerned because Tien asked to be by himself, which is rare for him. Chiaotzu goes to check on him, and Tien is just floating in the air with waves of psychic energy emanating from his body.
Yes, and the color has changed in the room to a entirely blue room.
I don't know what this demonstrates.
Nor do I. I don't know if he has come to terms with being a good guy, or if he's decided to be a bad guy, or if his brain is so scrambled he's just putting out random bits of energy everywhere. But they don't even they don't hint one way or another where his head is at the end of it all.
He heard Chiaotzu coming down the hallway. He's like, "Oh fuck, I gotta look cool."
Yeah,
it's the equivalent of him doing push-ups and then saying 99, 100. Woo!
He only did 2.
Hey Chiaotzu, what's up?
Yeah, what do you? Is that a technique?
Almost enlightenment. Enlightenment. Is it time for the match already? All right, I guess I'll just float on out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Tien, come on, be cool.
Tien, stop showing off. All right,
we get it.
We see you have many, many abs. You don't need to also be able to float in front of us.
We get it. Your abs wrap around underneath.
Yes.
And up your back again.
That's how you're able to float. Just constantly flexing.
That core strength.
Ugh, amazing.
Playing for days.
Mm-hmm.
So we go back to the boss squad's room. A fly causes Launch to sneeze. And here's, again, I don't know if there's much to talk about, but Bulma, as she sees Launch transform into blonde-haired Launch again, she slaps her face and then drags it down.
Face waterfall?
Not Nicolas Cage, Three Stooges.
Ah, okay.
But why are you mad?
Yeah.
Why are you upset?
Blonde-haired Launch doesn't do anything but help you.
Yeah.
She saved Goku.
Mm-hmm.
She cleared out enough space for everybody to have a front row seat.
Yeah.
She's beaten up more men for you than any of the other Ball Squad members have.
She'll get
So-
you free snacks.
Yeah, she gets you free ice cream. The problem is,
Yeah. What's blue-haired Launch do besides cook delicious meals and take care of Roshi for several years?
blue-haired Launch is a saint. Blonde-haired Launch is a sinner, but the good kind of sinner.
Yeah. It's the devil you know. Mm-hmm. Blonde-haired Launch gets shit done.
Done.
Yeah, I want to both. Yeah, both on my squad. Damn it.
Squad.
Then, so we're at the event.
Yes.
Crane and Roshi eye each other, and then it's just they're just dunking on each other psychically.
I do have to say this scene was my favorite visual representation of a psychic connection between two people. Like that gold like wave indicator that was stretched between them. And how Roshi, when he spoke, the wave was like not angular, it was smooth and parabolic, and then Crane's was angular and angry seeming, and I thought that was fun.
I did not notice that, but now I appreciate it more. Mm-hmm. There weren't any particularly good slams because I did not write any of them down.
I also didn't write any of them down. There's something about a waistline, but it's all stuff we've heard before.
Yeah, you're old. Well, you're a pervert. Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Mm-hmm. My student's going to be your student.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. What struck me, though, was, who was it? Yamcha's voice comes through, like breaks through the psychic barrier, and he's like, hey, master, who are you talking to? And then Turtle looks up and says, what's wrong with your waistline? Or something like that. And I was like, wait, how are they hearing that? Yeah. Because it did make sense to me, and I was like, there's something weird about this because I'm pretty sure they can't enter the psychic realm, and Roshi's got enough control that he should be able to only send his thoughts to one person.
I am so mad at this dub.
Yeah. The dub.
For assuming
the dub
kids are
fucked up.
dumb.
Yeah.
You're dumb, dub.
Yeah, I felt stupid.
Kids know. Oh, I guarantee kids in the 80s know what the fuck psychic powers are. You couldn't
Couldn't pull
throw
one
a rock
over there.
without hitting something with psychic powers in it. Mm-hmm. Here's what Turtle actually said in the real version. If you have to use the bat restroom, you shouldn't hold it.
Ah, that makes more sense because of the Roshi's facial expression, which could have been him holding in a deuce.
Psychic powers or the deuce. You be the judge.
You be the judge. Legion season 4.
I mean, speaking of future TV shows, commercial. Listen up, motherfuckers. We got to do this now. We got to do this quick. You only got one day to take part in this amazing opportunity for our live show in celebration of our 100th episode.
100!
You gotta get your ass to New York. Get your ass to the Pit Loft in New York. Make sure your ass is there at 9:30 p.m. And make sure you pay for that ticket.
Okay, Aaron. You came in a little hot there, buddy. I'm just going to...
Wait, take two or what?
No. I'm just going to take it from here. Hey, audience, thanks for making it through to the commercial. All I want to say is we've got a live show coming out. It's happening tomorrow. If you live in the New York City area and can make it, we'd love to have you there. It's going to be at the Pit Loft on August 1st. That's tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Tickets are available right now. Go get them tickets, and then we'll see your bottoms in the seats. See, Aaron, you don't have to say ass all the time.
I'm sorry, I didn't learn no good manners growing up.
Pshaw.
And if you didn't pay for a plane ticket yet, well, why not? You silly?
Aaron, you're not going to bully somebody onto a red-eye flight for this show.
Come on. Hey, I don't know. Look. Here, okay. Audience, give me your emails. I will send you all the Makeup Bus information, or Bolt Bus, or Greyhound.
No, don't do Greyhound. Please don't do Greyhound.
It's pretty, it's horrible.
It's horrific. But our show will be terrific.
Oh, yeah. We have a strict, we won't book Greyhound policy during the show. So it's a guarantee. Come on down. Get your little buns in these seats.
And if you can't tell, we are both very, very excited about this. We've got great guests from episodes past. Some you have not seen before, but they are friends of the show, friends of the podcast, and they're going to be your friends too after this 100th episode. So get your tickets. If you're in the New York City area, come on down. If you want to give Aaron your email, do it. Hurry quickly so he can book your bus. And we love you. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Asses.
Aaron.
Now that's an advertisement I can get behind.
Holy cow, that ad. Man, oh man.
Whoa. I feel like I could have a beer with that ad.
You know what? That's the kind of ad you'd take home to Mama. And Papa.
It's an ad I could see myself driving home.
Ooh. After a long day at the park, you and that ad having a picnic. Ants were there, but it was okay.
Yeah. Ad, we've had a good time together. But I think we take this to the next level. As I've been, Ad, will you make me the happiest sponsor in the world? By marrying me is what I'm saying. The ad said yes.
The
You can
ad
come out
said
now, everyone.
yes. Oh.
Look, I made our private thing very public.
Congratulations.
I got an ad to announce our engagement.
Oh.
But
Okay.
then the ad got jealous.
Oh, okay. Look,
Are we moving on?
we're moving on.
Okay. Fine. This last part moves a lot quicker because
Right.
there's less insanity involved.
Mm-hmm. They're not
Goku.
playing. They're not playing this for any laughs.
Yeah. It's straight. It's almost straight to biz.
Mm-hmm.
So Goku, he's doing his Goku stretches. Y'all know what I'm
Signature
talking
stretch,
about.
man. Signature
Yeah.
stretch. I got chills.
The announcer announces both boys, giving a recap of what has happened in the Tenkaichi tournament so far. Brings up the fact that Tien broke Yamcha's leg, which,
Very casually.
yeah, I don't know why I had to bring that up. He's right there in the audience.
And the fact that we didn't get a cut to Yamcha's face as he said that, very, very, very missed opportunity.
Yeah, that's criminal that we didn't get that. Even if it was just Yamcha not reacting.
Or like having a steel-eyed glare, but better would have been like an embarrassed Yamcha.
Yeah. Look, that's a good place for a Nani.
Yeah,
If you
perfect
ask
place for
me.
a Nani. But the announcer, talks about how Tien, all these fights, blah, blah, blah. And I thought it was interesting that they had this stat. He talks about their stats. Tien's average fight time, 36.2 seconds.
They also had that for me. And Goku's was 35 point something.
I
know it
wrote
was
it
just
down, 35.6 seconds.
Oh, they kept that, huh?
Uh-huh.
English dub?
Kept
You're
that.
fine with that?
Kept that. Didn't want to keep anything else.
Would make a bunch of work for you, but not here. You got halfway through the episode, you used all your funny juice.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to think up new stuff. Just put the original. F it.
Hey, Aaron, I need you to quell that anger. We still have to talk about what comes next.
All right. Yeah. Launch shooting your gun in the air.
Launch shoots her gun in the air. What was the reason for that? Was it just
they
like, hey,
needed to
get this fight on? Let's get this
Pretty
fight
much.
going.
She was right. Yeah. She's rip roaring ready to go.
Yeah, that's the launch we know and love. Hashtag
Krill-
best girl.
Krillin steps up to Goku. He's like, you better not lose. And, only the way that the best friend can only say it.
Right. I think they did a pretty good job of like switching from, at least in mine, from being pretty much slapstick before the commercial, and then the whole build up to this fight, I thought they did pretty well. Goku has a signature glare going throughout, like pretty much the entire time. And right before both of the fighters step out, they stand next to each other. And they do that thing where the background changes to like smoldering flames, and Tien is even emanating steam. And I thought that was pretty cool. Goku's hair is kind of standing up a little bit more. And I was like, ooh, I like that. That's pretty a visual representation of how hot these dudes are to fight. They're hot to
for
fight.
fighting.
Hot for fighting. Come on down to the Tenkaichi tournament.
Coming into this ring, Goku here to punch your heart away. But literally, because this is a fighting club.
And Goku's challenger, ooh, you know him, you love him, you can't get enough of him. It's Tien Shinhan, the hot boy
cherry pie.
with
Cool
abs
drink
of
of water
steel and an
feels so
eye
fine.
that's real. That's right, he's got 3 eyes, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna fight for you. Ooh, he will.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Don't forget to visit our fighting buffet with Buffalo Tender, because you hit me.
Oh,
And French fights, which is what we call French fries.
and
See.
seed.
I'm not a connoisseur of strip clubs, but if there is a club that I could just randomly go to and there is not particular fighting, it's not like a boxing match, but like there's just kind of fighting going on.
Just like in the background,
Yeah.
like right outside of the velvet room.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and it's not even like a hard fight. It's like when two really tired drunk people fight, and it's like a lot of grappling and grunting.
Well, during the day, it's the junior varsity squad of fighters.
Of course.
A bunch of single dads just trying to make a living.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever walked past a bar and see two grown men, 30 and up? I'm calling it 30 and up, just kind of pushing each other, grabbing each other, and not really hurting one another. Just like one of those, like, we both have jobs, but we're angry at each other. I can't show up to work with a black eye or I won't have that job anymore. Like that kind of thing.
My wife will be pissed if I get arrested.
Exactly.
But, ooh, I'm still mad that you haven't watched the Goonies.
Chunk is the main character.
I say it's Data.
But I saw that once. I did. I saw that
Goonies or that fight?
No, I saw a fight like that, and because I stood across the street from it, and I was like, And then I noticed that they weren't really hurting each other, and that they both had friends that were just like talking, talking behind the fight. Just be like, these guys are fucking drunk. They're idiots. I'm sorry. And they're both like, oh, I'm sorry too. So I was like, they've got this. I'm gonna keep walking.
Oh, what's sad is that's not the first time that's happened in either group.
Right, of course.
This is a common occurrence.
It's just like the two ships that met in the night, two ships crashing in the night, and they were expecting it because their captains are drunk at the helm.
At least this fight is not like that fight. But before, I think the last ingredient, before we can get down to biz, is Roshi. He's like, I gotta get a better view. So he jumps over. I thought he was gonna change into Jackie Chun costume.
To go back there, yeah.
Yeah.
But he put that costume away.
Yeah. He didn't bring it with him.
Didn't bring it with him. But yeah, Roshi jumps back. He's back there with Krillin. He gets the best view in the house.
Krillin tries to rat him out though.
Oh, what does Krillin say in yours?
Hey, you can't be back here. This is only for competitors.
Okay, yeah, they did get lazy and didn't even change that dialogue.
Oh, yeah, it's like, who cares? Roshi's like, what? Who cares? No one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? I'm Roshi.
It's a little late now.
Yeah.
Also, they're understaffed. They've got no security, just the illusion of security.
Yeah, he hopped there real quick. I'm surprised no dude with a black T-shirt stopped him.
I'm telling you, they didn't hire any security.
I mean, you're right. Spend all that money on reconstruction.
Mm-hmm.
And quote from Roshi, watch very close. You may never see a match like this again.
Spot on.
Because,
Spot on.
And I think he's right. I will say this about this fight. I think it's 2 minutes of the episode. If I'm being generous, it's like 2 minutes of the episode.
Right.
It is. I know we say this a lot, but I really, really mean it this time. It is hands down the best fighting I have seen in Dragon Ball so far.
Better than last week's episode. Just in these 2 minutes, this animation style, like even more. I think as they first start that fight, the way that Tien is drawn is so similar to the animation style. Of course, a bit more basic, a bit cruder than what's coming out in the new movie, but it's still got that perfectly hand drawn quality to it, and like it looks exactly what I think the manga would look like. I do not have the manga right now as reference, and that would technically be research, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, we'll never read.
I'll never read. REA spells read. REACH spells reach. Oh God, Aaron, what?
Oh, boy.
My brain broke. Can you cut that out?
So like I'm even thinking back to when Roshi fought Goku, and that was more playful.
Yeah,
because I think they're both like feeling each other out. It's very technique heavy, and I think what it is I don't think there's been any fight that has had this much history behind it.
correct.
And that might be what's adding to the severity of the fight. Every other bit that Goku has been in, it's been like, it's either I just met this dude or it's not that intense.
Yeah. It's usually he's fighting someone else's battle. Goku's been fighting someone else's battle pretty much the entire series up until this point. This is the one time where he has real stake in it. He really wants to beat Tien because of what he did to Yamcha, because he's of the rival school of the Crane Hermit, because he, defeated Tao Pai Pai and thought he was justified in what he had to do.
Yeah. I mean, this is like, if we go all the way back to Tao Pai Pai, this is like, 30-ish episodes of build-up?
Yeah.
That we're dealing with? Mm-hmm. We say this all the time, but I'm sure you can find some sort of clip.
Yes.
To see Tien and Goku fighting, because it is glorious. There's some back and forth. Like, they don't, as soon as the announcer says fight, they don't pull any punches. Goku charges right for him. Mm-hmm. Tien ends up getting in the air. Goku jumps up to meet him.
Yep.
Tien meets him with a Dodon Pa or Dodon Ray, and they blast a hole in the ground. Everyone's like, well, is that it? Nope.
Of course not.
Goku jumps up. If you remember, the Dodon Ray, many, many moons ago, Goku got hit with and almost died if it wasn't for that Dragon Ball in his pocket.
Right.
So this is, man, that boy's gotten strong.
He took it head on.
And falling through the ground.
Yep.
And creating a giant crater.
Just hop back up, not even a scratch.
And doesn't stop. He just goes.
Yeah.
Again.
That's what we're talking about. The animation just adds to the ferocity in these 2 minutes.
No, none of them, they don't really, any crowd reactions are very quick, but Goku and Tien do not stop. They don't say, you're pretty strong. Yeah, you're pretty strong too. They don't, we know all this. They're going.
Yeah.
Then Goku does his disappearing act, but Tien with his 3 eyes is able to find him.
Oh.
And then, oh man.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Tien slams Goku. Tien finds an invisible Goku, slams him up against the wall, and then just hits him for like a minute. It's just ba 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 ba.
At one point, Roshi says, "I've never seen punches like this. It's like a machine gun."
Mm-hmm. I got that same line.
Like it is savage. It is real, and like again, the animation, you feel every hit, and you can almost see every strike, even though it's faster than the human eye can see. But it is pretty brutal, and the crowd reactions are of the same kind of ilk. It's a lot of people slightly shaking and sweat on their brow, and like they don't want to look away, but they can't. It's real. You feel it. You feel it for that moment.
Once he gets worked over a bit, Tien picks Goku up and says, "Heaven or hell, go to whichever one you want."
Whoa! Did not get that. Didn't get that. Oh man, I didn't even write down the last line.
His
but it
mission
was
is
not
to
that.
kill. He's trying to kill Goku. He don't care.
I think Tien says something about how it's great that he's going to beat Goku in this way and like show everybody and avenge. This is what he says. I'm sorry. He says the only thing that's better than seeing you like this right now is that the fact that Tao is somewhere looking down at this and smiling.
Oh, I think you mean looking up.
Oh yeah. Tao went to hell.
Home for eternal losers.
That's cool. That's how the episode ends.
Yep. I know. We got more fights coming up. Get ready.
More fights coming up, and I'm very excited. This is such a good moment in Dragon Ball history. I think that's why I like this so much. It's Dragon Ball history, which isn't research, but it's great.
All right, next week more fighting.
Yeah, you better be there next week for more fighting.
You don't want to miss this.
No way. But Aaron, I mean, all I have to, I mean, yeah, I don't want to add anything. I was gonna maybe talk about some video games, but child, please, you can find me on PlayStation Network and look what I've been playing because there's some interesting stuff. But we're really trying to get everybody that we can out to this live show. So if you are hearing this on the day it is released, Tuesday, please show up to the show on Wednesday, 9:30 p.m., August 1st at the Pit Loft Theater. Tickets available. If you're listening
in the show notes.
Yeah, link in the show notes, link in the bio to the Instagram. Check out the website, kamehouseparty.com. And you can find all our stuff there.
Yeah, hopefully we can talk to you all soon.
And maybe we'll see you at the show.
Yeah, perhaps.
Perchance
to dream.
To sleep a chance to dream.
Yep.
All hail Lunesta.
Just like Tien and Goku.
Just like you out there, no matter what you got going on out there in this anime we call life. All you gotta do.
No matter who you're psychic battling.
Mm-hmm. No matter who you're changing into.
No matter who you have weird heat energy with.
And you know what? No matter if you've been hiding your ability to stand for years. You've gotta keep fighting.